What the crap is this kind of list? You see, have you guys seen this list? Look at all these guys. Look at all these people. Look, Kanye West. Who are you going to vote for? For real, like, who are you going to vote for? I didn't realize presidential electorals, you can only vote for one pair. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 people. Is Steve Ranella on here? He said he was running for president, but I didn't see his name on here. There is a crap load of people running for presidential campaign. So I'm just going to, I don't know who's on your list. So here's the deal. I'm doing another podcast here in 1 hour with a local city council woman who's running for our city council. Her name is on this same ballot. So we have Woodland Park has a city council election because we have a vacancy. They're filling a vacancy right here in the Woodland Park city election. And I'm going to have one of the candidates on the podcast, but it's going to be over at the Woodland Park Underground. So if you're a dad with a phone follower and you're not doing nothing and you want to hear a little bit about Woodland Park politics, you can come over to the Underground here in about an hour and we'll kick that off. My little girl's about to come interrupt. No, get out of here. So today I got my ballot in the mail today, and I have to fill it out and do some. Why is my thing blowing up? My wife's asking me what time's my live video. It's at 4 p.m. tonight. So in about 1 hour, we'll talk about the local stuff on the Underground. But right now, I got my official ballot. And do you see all those people? Who are some of these people, right? So we know who Joseph Biden is and Donald Trump. Let's look at some of these other. Let's look up some of these other group of people and see if we can find out some information about Don Blankenship. For sure, there's got to be somebody. There's got to be somebody elect Don Blankenship for president. Let me pull up his website for y'all right now. Screen share. See if there's any audio. Elect Don Blankenship. So we got his deal. I'm Don Blankenship, and I want to thank you for visiting my campaign website. I'm running for office for one reason: to let people know how dire the American situation is and what things must be done. You can donate to him. So these are just, oh, here we go. We're not watching 45 minutes, bud, but I'll give you a minute. Was he in the election? What is this? Oh, here we go. Let's hear it. Let's see.
Principles that made it great to begin with. Most of those principles are contained in the Constitution of the United States. And a lot of the principles are contained in things that the founders said.
Yeah, bro, you lost me, man.
As Brock mentioned, one of the things that
I gotta cut you off, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not my president. So that's Don. So I'm not gonna vote for Don. Let's check out Bill Hammonds. Bill Hammonds 2020 Unity Party. Oh, he's got a video here too. So let me pull his video up. We'll give him a few seconds, just like we gave the other guy, just to see. With so many people to choose from, I didn't know all these people even existed.
I my name is Bill Hammonds. I'm the chairman of the United National Committee of the Unity Party of America, as well as the Unity Party's nominee for President of the United States. And I'd like to introduce you to the USH, the new Unity Party logo. You can go to unityparty.us and see that
The whoosh, the USH. Dude, you might have ripped off. You might have ripped off Nike there.
For putting this together for us. And this is yet more proof that the Unity Party is going places. On top of our skyrocketing number of candidates in 2020, our skyrocketing number.
All right, you lost me. Nope, I ain't got you. Oh, Colorado, you're a Colorado boy?
So please be sure to put your dollars where you'll know they'll do the most good by donating at unityparty.us.
They need some money.
Thanks in advance for your support.
Yeah, you lost me. All right. I gave you more than I thought I was going to give you. Let's see who else we got here. We got can we skip down to Kanye West? Can I just skip to Kanye West real quick? We're going to make the last first and the first last. Kanye West for president. Let's see his Yep, he's sure got. Let's see. Where's his what? Do you not have a Kanye West? Elect Kanye West website, bro? Kanye West. Does he not have his own president website? Come on, bro. KanyeWest.com, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what Kanye's saying. I mean, geez. KanyeWest.com. Bro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jay. I'm here at the county clerk's office, and I wanted to show you how I just registered to vote.
Bro.
I'm doing good. Next slide. I just want to show everybody how easy it is to vote here. New voter application. My name, my date of birth.
Kanye got his hoodie up.
Official Wyoming driver's license, my local driver's license. Gender, phone number, address, political affiliation, and then registration oath.
5 minutes, you could have that filled out and be registered to vote.
So it's a lot of people who think they can't vote because they're a convicted felon, but they actually can ask for their rights back.
Yep.
Why do some other states make it so complicated to vote?
Well, the statutes are set up by legislature. So the people that they've elected to the House of Representatives and senators are the ones that set up. They have bills. They set up those statutes.
How do we get that change in the states where it is made extremely complicated?
I think it starts with legislature. They have to get the statutes for each state changed. It's not uniform all the way across. Each state has their own way of doing things and the way they work through the process.
Kanye West for president, man. I think is there anybody on here I should look up? Have y'all seen the list of presidential candidates on my ballot? Look at this. So you got Joseph Biden at the top. You got Donald J. Trump. You got Don Blankenship, Bill Hammonds, Howie Hawkins, Blake Huber, Joe Jorgensen, Brian Carroll, Mark Charles, Phil Collins, Rogue. We got to look up Rogue Rocky. We got to at least look up Rogue Rocky. We have to look up Rogue Rocky because that is just some crazy stuff right there. Rogue Rocky Della Funte. Oh, he looks like a shyster. Oh, doesn't he look like a shyster? Let me pull up old Rogue Rocky. Stop streaming. Let's check out old RogueRocky.com for president. He looks. Oh my goodness! Look at old Rogue. Don't he look like a Rogue Rocky? So Rogue de la Fuente. Oh, Rogue. He's gone rogue. I don't know. Anyway, how many people do you have on your presidential ballot is what I want to know, because I have like a bunch. Then I've got the U.S. Senate, John Hickenlooper, Cory Gardner, Daniel Duell, Stephen Secue Evans, Raymond Anthony. I think I'm just going to write Michael Dalton in on all the write-in areas. Then we got representative. Then we have things that we do have to vote on, like where's my ballot stuff? All right. So vote. We definitely want to vote no to Proposition 114. Shall there be a change in the Colorado Revised Statute concerning the restoration of gray wolves through their reintroduction or designated lands in Colorado located west of the Continental Divide and in connection therewithin, requiring the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Commission, after holding statewide hearing and using scientific data, to implement a plan to restore and manage gray wolves? Vote no, please. Colorado, hear me out. Vote no to the reintroduction of wolves. Should we vote on Proposition 116? Shall there be a change to the Colorado Revised Statute reducing the state income tax rate from 4.63 to 4.55? State income tax reduced. Shall there be a change in the Proposition 117? Statewide voter approval at the next even year election of any newly created or qualified state enterprise that exempt from the Taxpayer Bill of Rights, Article X, Section 20 of the Colorado Constitution, if the projected or actual combined revenue, fees, and surcharges of the enterprise and all other enterprises created within the last 5 years that serve primarily the same purpose is greater than 100 million within the first 5 fiscal year of the creation or qualification of the new enterprise. Somebody said vote yes to 116 and 117. Shall there be a change in the Colorado Revised Statute requiring statewide voter approval at the next even year election of any newly created qualified state enterprise that is exempt from the Taxpayer Bill of Rights? So what that is people cannot just create nonprofit. I think that's what we're talking about. I don't remember. I don't know for sure. So some people are saying vote yes to 116, which would be, shall there be a change to the Colorado Revised Statute reducing state income tax? I'm going to vote yes to that. Yes, for it. Proposition 117, I'm going to vote yes to that too. Proposition 118, I'm voting no to 114, by the way. Shall there be a change to the Colorado Revised Statute prohibiting, here's the big one. So Proposition 115, shall there be a change to the Colorado Revised Statutes concerning prohibiting an abortion when the probable gestational age of the fetus is at least 22 weeks, and in connection therewithin making it a misdemeanor punishable by a fine to attempt to perform a prohibited abortion, except when the abortion is immediately required to save the life of a pregnant woman when her life is physically threatened, but not solely by psychologically or emotional conditions, defining terms related to the measure, including prohibition, gestational age, and abortion, and accepting form of the definition of abortion, medical procedure relating to miscarriage or ectopic pregnancies, specifying that a woman on whom an abortion is performed may not be charged with a crime in relation to a prohibited abortion and require the Colorado Medical Board to suspend for at least 3 years the license of a license whom the board finds performed or attempted to perform a prohibited abortion. Here's the deal. Shall there be a change to the Colorado revised statute concerning the prohibiting an abortion when the probable gestational age of the fetus is at least 22 weeks? I'm voting yes to that. Now, I know that's going to be a crazy ass one that people are going to get. Here's the deal. When I stand before the creator of whatever world we have here is, if I got to judge for the things that I have done and the things that I have committed here on planet Earth, I do not in any way, shape, or form concede to an abortion. Now, if the baby is ectopic pregnancy, if the baby threatens the life of the mother, if the pregnancy threatens the life to the mother, I'm not against those things. But that's not what this is talking about. This is saying that you can't just make up reasons to kill a baby after the age of 22 weeks and just come up with random things. So I'm whatever. I'm just going to say I'm going to vote yes. I just think if you commit abortion at the rate that we commit abortion, there has to be a lot of regulations around it. And what people are trying to do, if you're going to kill a baby, there needs to be a lot of regulations around it. I don't give a shit. So the more regulation, the more regulated, the harder it is to get an abortion, the better it is, in my opinion. That doesn't mean it needs to be impossible if it's going to kill the mom or there's extenuating circumstances around rape or around crazy stuff. But I'm not for people just killing babies because they didn't use protection. They didn't take the proper responsibility to when they're having sex, that now all of a sudden you have a baby. And so it's called you pay, you play. There is a reason that reproducing feels so good, is because there is a responsibility at the end of that feeling. And so I'm against abortion 100%. But again, I'm not at the stage where I'm like, unreasonable. If a doctor says, hey, this is going to kill the mother, obviously you want to save the life of the living person, right? But if it's just because you had a wild, crazy night and you didn't have protected sex, man, you're going to live with that responsibility for the rest of your life. And I'm glad you are. And so anyway, I know people are going to get pissed about that. Proposition 18, shall there be a change to the Colorado revised statute concerning the creation of a paid family and medical leave program in Colorado, and in connection therewithin authorizing paid family and medical leave for a covered employee who has a serious health condition, is caring for a new child, or for a family member with a serious health condition, or has a need or leave related to a family member's military deployment, or for safe leave, establishing a maximum of 12 weeks of family and medical leave with an additional 4 weeks of pregnancy and childbirth complications, with a cap on the weekly benefit amount, requiring job protection and job prohibiting retaliation against an employee who takes paid family and medical leave, allowing a local government to opt out of the program, permitting employees of such a local government and self-employed individuals to participate in the program, exempting employers who offer an approved private paid family and medical leave plan to pay for the program, requiring a premium of 0.9% of each employee wages up to a cap through December 31st of 2024, and is set thereafter up to 1.2% of each employee's wage by the direction of the Division of Family and Medical Leave Insurance, authorizing an employer to deduct up to 50% of the premium amount from an employee's wages and requiring the employer to pay the remainder of the premium with an exemption for employers with fewer than 10 employees, creating the Division of Family and Medical Leave Insurance as an enterprise within the Department of Labor and Employment to administration the program and establishing an enforcement and appeals process, retaliation and denied claims. This one is, shall there be a change in the Colorado Revised Statute concerning the creation of a paid family and medical leave program in Colorado? So that's the question. Should there be, you know what? This is going to hurt some small businesses because this is going to be expensive for small businesses who have more than 10 employees is the problem here. That's the problem I see just from the general reading of this little statutory thing here. So I'm undecided on this one. All right. Northeast Teller County Fire Protection District 7A, without increasing taxes in 2021, shall Northeast Teller County Fire Protection District be authorized beginning in 2021 and annually thereafter to set the mill levy at a rate sufficient to generate the tax revenues levied in 2020. As such amount is adjusted annually thereafter for local growth, for general operating and other expenses necessary to maintain current staffing levels and high qualified services. Okay. Without increasing the taxes in 2021, shall Northeast, hey, stop it, boys and girls. Stop it. Hey, stop it. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. I think this is the fire district asking for like a COVID extension because, like, obviously the sales tax are the increasing without increasing taxes in 2020. They want to set the levies though. They don't want to set the levies based on the generated taxes or revenues from 2020 because 2020 has been a show. And so I think that's what this is going about. But I'm going to ask someone else about this in tonight's podcast. So we're going to ask about all of those things. So that's cool. Ballot measures. Let me see. Who's running for office? Judicial retention questions. Vote yes or no. Shall Melissa Hart of the Colorado Supreme be retained in office? Justice Carlos, Judge Ted C. Toad III of the Colorado Courts of Appeals be retained in office. I typically vote no. I start voting no to anyone retaining their office. Hey, you should be reelected. But I don't know if there's nobody running against them, that's why they do this. The problem is I don't know what, the alternatives are. I'm trying to see who's running. Oh, district attorney.
What are you doing?
Nobody is running.
We're making TikToks back here.
Nobody is running. These guys are running. Some of these guys, a county commissioner, District 3, vote for one. There's only one person to vote for. County commissioner, District 1, vote. There's only one to vote for. So you don't have anybody that you don't get to vote for more than one person. Dude, I could have ran as district attorney, 4th Judicial District against Michael Allen, and I would have maybe at least got one vote. I'm pissed that I didn't get my name on the same ballot as Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Kanye West. We got a lot of people voting for Trump, obviously. So here's the deal. I see a bunch. No, you couldn't find Kanye on the ballot? Dude, he's the last one on my ballot. So, Kanye West down there at the bottom. He's the last one on my ballot. I think I'm going to vote for Kanye. Just out of damn principle, right? Got a double-sided ballot. Hey, you know what it costs to get these 3 names on this ballot? You see the city of Woodland Park? So that's who they're voting for. It costs $10,000 of the taxpayer money to put that on the ballot. $10,000 because they couldn't decide. They had an argument over who they were going to put on the ballot. It was between a couple of them. So taxpayer money, Woodland Park, you paid $10,000 for a special election. Just so you know. Well, who's voting for Kanye with me? I understand we got a lot of Trump supporters in here. Again, I got nothing against Trump supporters. I got nothing against Biden supporters. I think those are the most ludicrous candidates we have. Even the other guys are probably really better off than Trump or Biden. How did Trump not get the top of the list, though? He must have lost a hat draw against Biden. Because how did Trump get second on the list? Trump should have got first because he's the president. The returning champion always should walk out. I guess he walks out second.
Dad. Am I baloney?
Joe Jorgensen. Oh, we need to look up Joe. Okay. Since somebody mentioned Joe, we'll look up Joe. Jeremy Spike Cohen. Oh, a girl for president. I'm down with some women for president. Does she have a video on the front of her party here? Do we have a video? Oh, yes, we do. All right. We're going to share a quick video of Joe Jorgensen. Why not? We'll give everybody a little shout out today. I still think I'm voting for Kanye, though.
The government needs to get on. Debates between Trump and Biden alone are not designed for the American people. They're designed to keep the Democrats and Republicans in power. They are fake debates.
If the right person was debating, they'd have a major impact on the election because that was not a very inspiring group of people.
Let Jo Jorgensen into the debate. She's running on the Libertarian ticket. She's got a completely different worldview than either of the men who are running. We need a proliferation of voices. We need to break the duopoly. So let her speak.
If Jo Jorgensen wasn't on the ballot, I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump or Joe Biden.
The two-party duopoly also controls the presidential stage, and they keep changing the rules every time a candidate gets close.
I've had a few people ask me, are you going to be able to keep Trump in line up there? My answer is I'm a teacher. I know how to handle problem children. We'll do just fine. Thank you very much.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
The minute he closed that door, I was banged up against the wall.
Grab him by the when you're starved, they let you do it.
Nobody respects women more than I do. Give me a break.
Focus on this race.
Get your words straight, Jack.
He pointed his finger at me and he said, "You're nothing to me."
Why is it real for Dr. Ford, but not for Tara Reid?
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
These voters say choosing between two parties just isn't enough.
Dr. Jorgensen.
Dr. Joe Jorgensen.
Joe Jorgensen.
Joe Jorgensen.
Dr. Joe Jorgensen.
Joe Jorgensen.
Dr. Joe Jorgensen.
Joe Jorgensen.
Joe Jorgensen.
Joe
Jorgensen.
Jorgensen. Dr. Joe Jorgensen.
Dr. Joe Jorgensen. Dr. Joe Jorgensen wants to give voters back control.
This is your life. You can make your own decisions better than somebody out in Washington.
Trump, you don't have to worry about Biden. You're going to have to worry about Joe Jorgensen.
There are 40 million Americans who agree with us, and if we all vote for what we wanted, then we would get what we wanted. Once you see me on the stage, if you don't like what I have to say, then don't vote for me. But let's get me on the stage.
I'm Joe Jorgensen, and I approve this message.
Well, I didn't know about Joe until just now, but I don't really keep up with politics. So I don't think Joe's going to I don't think Joe's got a prayer. But Kanye West had my attention more than Joe. But hey, we gave her a second. She seems like a good lady. We'll see what happens. So man, the paradox of choice, I got to believe that somebody on this list is a better candidate than the two up front, but I don't know. Hey, I'm taking off. My name is Michael. They call me Dad with a phone. You can hear some more of this political talk in about 30 minutes over on my Woodland Park Underground channel, both on Facebook and YouTube. As you can see today, we are live on all platforms from Dad with the Phone, both YouTube and Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. But I'm only doing this special kind of political day because tomorrow the world may end, right? It really could. We never know. You're not promised tomorrow. Now, do I think the world's going to end tomorrow? No. I think the sun's going to shine. I'm going to train dogs. I'm going to go fishing and have a great day tomorrow. But it is election day. And on election day, there's all kinds of craziness that could happen. I'm telling you, enjoy your life. Love your family. Stock up on toilet paper and get some Frito chili pie. That's all I can say. I'm voting for Kanye West. I know he has approved this message. I don't know what else to say. Hey, come over and join the discussion over on the Underground in 30 minutes or 25 minutes. It'll be a good discussion with a local candidate from right here in Woodland Park, Colorado. And we're just going to talk about some things happening, why she's running for city council, that kind of deal. Learn more about her. I got to do what I can to help locally because I need to shape the world I'm around. I'm not really concerned about the national election. I really am not concerned about who's my president. I'm more concerned about who's my city council person. And so that's why I'm having one of the local city council candidates come on the show, talk to you, and let them know more about for my local town. So that's why I love it. Join us over there here in about 25 minutes. And maybe I'll be back later. I'm going to definitely do something tomorrow. So show up tomorrow after the election results are in, or maybe on Wednesday. We'll see. I'm out. Thanks for watching.